Hi guys, and welcome back to Circus plays Subnautica. This is episode 34, and we have quite the task in front of us. So what we are aiming to do now... Well, let me back up a bit. So the first thing is, I read about how to get the Cyclops into the area that we were in last time. Okay, because last episode, maneuvering this submarine into that area was one of the worst experiences of my life. So I looked up how to do it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I looked
All
up
systems online.
the best path to take and where we should go in order to progress the game. A large part of the game is exploration, yes, but at the same time, I think we would be banging our head against the walls. There are a lot of cool things that happened last episode, but I think overall it was pretty rough. So, without further ado, we're all packed up, and what our objective is, the task,
Engine powering up.
is we are going to go to a beacon I have previously set up with the Seamoth and build an outpost. I believe we have everything we need for it, but just in case, I brought some extra materials. Now, if I forgot something, then it's going to be a huge pain. But overall, I think that this is the best method. And then what we can ultimately do once we get set up down here is use the Seamoth for transport. I don't actually... So what I did is I figured out how many of each material I would need and packed it into the Cyclops. I did not account for a moon pool, but maybe that would be a good idea. I don't know, though. I also think we're going to be below 900 meters, so maybe it wouldn't work. I'm not too sure. We'll see. So I believe this life pod is on the other side of the mountain. Now, I didn't look up the progress of the game, so I know, for instance, we have to go to a lava zone, and I do know that there is more than one. I don't know if they're connected, if one leads to the other, or what. I don't know how that works. I tried to spoil as little as possible. All I truly looked up was how to get the Cyclops down here without wanting to drink acetone. And I figured that out, so we should be good. I do think that the creepiest part of this game, in all honesty, is probably piloting this thing, realistically. It's not the Leviathans, it's when you're driving it and stuff like that happens. I do think we might be on the wrong side of this here mountain. Yes, so we need to look for these blood roots. That's right. So I've ran this route a couple of times. I actually managed to get the Cyclops stuck to the point where I could not get it unstuck and had to load my save. I have done it successfully once. Well, twice actually now. But I had the volume incredibly low, so I decided to re-record it. So I have run this route. I do know what's down here. I do know that we're going to be dealing with something. But overall, I think it's quite manageable, and I think we'll be okay. I think we just need to use our silent running and monitor our power cells when the leeches come. So we're going to take it straight. Okay. Now, that I did not account for. I do know that there's something big down here, but I didn't think it was that soon. I don't think that was it, so I don't know what that was. I didn't think bone sharks and whatnot attack the Cyclops, because it is huge. So, we use this tree as a mark, but on these trees up here, I seem to get stuck a whole lot. So we're going to try to sneak by. We've also got this guy up here that we need to worry about. What I don't think I have on hand are materials for extra decoys. I don't know. I mean, we can always kind of adjust. Let's rig for silent running.
Run ahead slow.
And see if we can sneak by. Hopefully we can. My issue is where I got this thing stuck was kind of right in this wall. So I think what we might do... Let's see what he does.
Engine powering down.
I'm actually not afraid to go fight him if we have to. He's definitely, like, interested. Let's see if he swims away. I think we're going to be forced to have to deal with them. Did he just glitch through the wall?
Engine powering up.
Well, I'll tell you what. It seems like he disappeared through the wall. I don't know. There might be a little cave over there. He's probably going to come out of the wall and scare the absolute hell out of me. So I do think we need a bit more clearance on the underside of our vessel than I like to give us. So let's try to stay as high as possible until we absolutely cannot do that. I think we're stuck on something. We good, we good. Okay, so now I think we go... Not this way. I think we gotta go to our left, and I think this is exactly where I got stuck last time.
The head standard.
Okay. So I believe we just gotta go straight ahead and down. Straight down here. So what we're going to do is build a small outpost. We're going to use thermal generators, I believe, which I have not actually ever used. I think we'll be able to figure it out, though. I'm pretty sure that we have the Sea Glide and we have the... I always forget the name of it. The cannon that pushes things, the repulsor cannon. Okay. So I know we're looking for the big creepy tree. And I believe that's over here. It's this way. So we got to make this right. Yeah, see, I got the beacon set up. I am prepared. Now, even bringing the Cyclops this far kind of sucks. So I don't know if this is something I want to do repeatedly. I would like to not worry about it. I also wonder if we can scan this tree. The other thing we could do is maybe set our base up a little less aggressively. We're going to scan this tree and see if we could get it in a place that we could bring the sea moth to. I don't know. We'll see what's around. I may have already scanned this tree. I didn't think I saved, but I do think I may have... Yeah, that's right. I came down here with the beacon, so obviously I saved. Okay. Yeah, so I did the beacons off camera. It's just, last episode, with bringing the Cyclops all the way down, that was just insane. So my thinking was we could put a base kind of where the crosshair is, but we're still going to be sub 900 meters, I think, so we can't bring the sea moth to it. So I suppose we may as well just go down. We could always... how could we do it? I don't think there's a good way, in all honesty. The only other thing that we could do is maybe leapfrog bases, but that's going to be a lot of resources. And honestly, I think once we get a good place to set up shop and be able to recharge our power cells, we'll be totally fine. I mean, we only use 15% of these. What does suck is when the leeches come. I also don't know if the leeches can drain the power from your base. That's actually something maybe I should have looked up. Okay, so go right down here. What's our depth? Okay, so I believe that this is about as close
Engine powering down.
as it makes sense to go. Hello. Okay. Let's grab all of our spare powers, or our power cells that we can spare. So we'll grab you. We'll grab you. Grab you. Because I believe that they... I mean, whatever. Okay. We do want to make sure that there's oxygen on here. Why is this like smoking? I think that might just be a glitch because we're in the waterfall. Okay, that's fine. So let's start by grabbing a whole bunch of titanium, right? And then probably some lithium, which I believe is in here. It's somewhere. Lithium. And then I think we need 2 of these per thermal generator. And then we also need aerogel. Okay, I don't know how many generators we're going to need. So hopefully next, well, maybe we should build up here, honestly. It's tough. It's tough to decide. I mean, we can't bring the sea moth down here no matter how we parse it, right? I just wonder if there's less leeches up here. Okay, you know what? We are going to do it. Well, the other question I guess I have for myself is if I can get the prawn suit back up here. Yeah, I think we're going to build right here. And we're just going to be a slave to the leeches, I suppose.
New creature discovered.
Red eye. Okay, I guess we haven't seen that before. I'm guessing they're just going to keep coming, so maybe we should just get to building. I don't know. Okay, anywho. We're going to build probably right here, I think. And we're going to start with a multi-purpose room. Oh, there's another one. I mean, once we get oxygen going in here, it's going to be totally fine. Okay. And then the next thing we're going to want to do is build a hatch. And I believe I forgot the quartz on board the Cyclops. That's fine. Let's build... Why can't I build this? Titanium and lithium. Okay, I don't know what's up with that. We need to get some air, and we need to get the quartz. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
So our quartz is over here. We've got our air. Okay. Then the next thing that we're going to need is a thermal generator. So I did not grab enough titanium. Interesting. Okay, so now we can reinforce this. Let's just do this real quick. Get this guy out. This is going to be a little tedious, I think, because these things are stupid as hell. Okay, we're just going to grab a ton of this because we're going to need it. Okay, so back out here. We got that built. We'll build another reinforcement here. Okay, we've got our hatch. And then the next thing that we're going to need is a thermal generator. Thermal plant. And I guess we'll build 2 of these just in case. I don't know how much power they generate or what we're really dealing with there. That gives us enough power to
restored. All primary systems online.
Do what we have to do. So inside, I think that we want a garden and a fabricator of sorts. Let's figure this part out first, though. Okay, so we need that. I don't know if that's enough power. I'm not going to make
Welcome aboard, Captain.
any more than I need. So I guess 1 supply is 250 power. Is that how that works? Okay. So let's get to doing what we need to do in here. So in here, we definitely need a power cell charger. Like, absolutely need this. Okay. We have a fabricator on board the Cyclops. I'm thinking we can probably spare the power to do this. I would like a grow bed. Then we have supplies for this on board. I don't know if we want the table coral sample. It seems like everything's okay. The only thing that we might want is another generator. And I don't even know if we need that. Well, we are going to make a moon pool, actually. Well, are we? I don't know if we are, actually. Let me think about that. Let me get this guy placed. I mean, if we can swing it, I would definitely like to. But we do need titanium ingots. We do have those. They're just kind of at our home base. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. So what else do we need? Do we need anything? We need the fabricator. So I think we need all this stuff. I don't know if we need the lead. Okay, so this is our last batch of titanium. What we're gonna do, we'd also like to be able to charge regular batteries in here, I believe, so let's get this guy built. We need silver. Okay, my bad. And then a regular battery charger. We do have silver, it's just on board the Cyclops. Okay, I think this is coming out pretty nice. We'll work on the moon pool thing. There's nothing that we can do about that right now, but also the other question is, do we need it? So we need silver. I don't think we're going to need the aerogel. We probably would like a fabricator down here. And truth be told, the one on board here, we barely use. We have used it. Well, we can always just place another one. In fact, we actually have the materials for it anyway. Okay. So down we go. Let's do it this way. So on this wall we'll have this guy. And this guy. Okay, looking good. We seem to be fine for power. So what else do we want? Well, if we do the moon pool thing, probably want foundation, I guess. That looks pretty sketch to me, but if it works, it works. Okay, let's scour for those leeches. I don't think we have any hull damage, but we do have a leech. Okay, and then we probably want some storage up here. I don't think we need a whole lot, but we'll get some. And I'm kind of regretting not setting up the moon pool. At the very least with the moon pool, right? And I wasn't thinking when I thought of this, but at the very least with the moon pool, we'd be able to dock the Cyclops outside, kind of past the Ghost Leviathan, and then just take the Seamoth in here, and not have to worry about draining this guy. And then we could always just swim to the base. Okay, so what do we want to do here? We will need... I would like to drop off some of our supplies just so we have it. So we have enough titanium for another locker. Okay. We will make a medical locker and a water locker. And then we can easily transport anything else that we need. Well, we don't even need food. We'll have the melons. So you are going to be meds. We'll take a couple kits with us. You'll be water. Take a couple water bottles with us. And you will be whatever we need you for. Okay. That's charging. We do have spare batteries on board the Cyclops. We're probably going to leave some here. I think the last thing I'm going to do, if we have the materials, is reinforce it. We do not, though. That's fine. I think we've done good things. As of right now, we've done good things. So the other interesting thing that we can do is probably mine a lot with the prawn suit. This is titanium. Ooh, okay. So we've got 2 huge titanium deposits right behind us. So we might actually just be able to get that the ingots right now. We don't have the lubricant, though, unfortunately. That's fine. I thought I saw some rubies. Oh, there's 3. Okay. So we are golden on that. The last and possibly most important thing that we need to do, I believe, is we need to set up our food sources. So I should have brought seeds. Excuse me. Oh, they're growing. Okay, that's fine, though. That's fine. We have these guys as well, which we can eat for now. It sucks because we have a whole bank of seeds at the homestead. So the first thing that we're going to do here is drop this guy, and we're going to rename him. Let's see. We'll name him My Summer Home by the Lava. This is where we vacation. If I can just type. Okay, that's done. We now know where this place always is. Go inside, get our things planted. Okay. Alright, everything seems fine to me. We've got plenty of power. We seem to be just gaining power. Okay. I'm going to make a bed because it looks cool. And then we're going to take the prod suit.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Probably do some mining.
Systems online.
The thing with the power cells, I believe, is that we need to leave some in here, but we'll take 2 batteries out. And then how many power cells will we need? We probably want 6 spare. Okay, so these guys can probably stay down here along with the 2 batteries. We probably don't even need that much, truth be told. Okay. So I'm less worried about food on the Cyclops than I am in our base. What do we have in here? We have... That's right, we just checked that. Okay. Wasn't there something else we needed? We needed fiber mesh. I know that we have it. We're going to drop some water off. Empty. The other thing that we can do is deconstruct these. We can build them as needed.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. Okay, so let's get this guy set up. Beautiful. We have food. Plenty of meds. Plenty of water. Okay, you are charged. I'm losing track of what it is we need to be doing. So this is actually going to be batteries. We're going to store these here. Although the other thing we can do with these, to be totally honest with you, we can do this like this. Okay. Titanium salts. I forget what we brought these for. Shriveled and unpleasant. Excellent. Perfect. Just what we're looking for. Okay, and I guess we'll just put all our miscellaneous material in here. Okay. So now what? Now... I mean, we need to go down here. Where we go down there, I'm not too certain, but that's where we need to go. So we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I mean, it's not looking that dangerous. I wonder if there's a way to keep these leeches away. And I do wonder if they're going to latch onto our base. Is there actually anything that we can build? I don't think so. I don't think there's anything here that can help us. We might actually want a second room, though, in all honesty. So we're going to do... Oh my god, look at all of them. Oh, are these the dead ones? No, that one's dead. These ones are not. Okay. If we have enough titanium for a second room here, we're going to do it. I think we need 6. We have 5. Well, here's what we can do. I wish there was a take all button, and if there is, I don't know it. So I believe we can sneak in a second room. I'd imagine if we have a moon pool, it's going to have to go back that way. Actually, we could do it this way. This is probably the easiest way. Okay, we do not have enough titanium for a ladder. Correct? No, we do. Okay, perfect. Everything is coming up perfectly. I think we get our seeds back. I certainly hope we do, because this is going upstairs. We do not. That's fine, though, too. Okay, so upstairs we will have this guy. And then, okay. I think we're pretty good. Well, the last thing we're going to do is get our water up. And try to figure out if there's anything we can do here. These have to grow. So temporarily what we'll do is we'll just grow these things. Then we'll get in the prawn suit and drill for some titanium and see what we can do there. What I probably should have done in hindsight is... How many of these can we fit? 4? Okay. What I probably should have done in hindsight is just brought all my spare materials, because I think we're done building on our homestead, right? Okay. So one last thing before we deploy the prawn suits. I think we're going to need these guys. We're going to see what we have in the case of power cells. I believe we only need 1 in order to have oxygen. And honestly, as long as the base is... Well... Trying to think. I think the best course of action to protect the Cyclops is to just cut power. I believe we can still deploy the prawn suits. I could be wrong. And I believe everything will be okay. But as long as we can get oxygen here, the most important thing for us to do, truly, is just keep these guys charged. Okay, so you will be charged, and... Okay, that's it. Do we have any... No, we do not. Alrighty then. So the moon pool would be nice, but it's probably not essential. Let me see if we have oxygen.
Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
We don't, okay. But we can, at any point, get out of here. So we can get gold. Okay, we have a ton of resources right at our disposal. And as far as I know with the prawn suit, this thing could just chill. Like there's nothing stopping us from just leaving it on the ocean floor. Okay, so just doing some deep sea mining. And I don't know if this thing takes fall damage. I guess we're gonna find out. Doesn't seem like it. Okay, so there's also a lot of uraninite. Is that? I believe that's how it's pronounced. Rubies. We want titanium, though. And I know I saw more of it. How much do we have? We can't check from in here, can we? That's fine. Is it up here? I saw it. Seems like a weird place for it. I don't see what they want with the Cyclops. I mean, it's got no batteries in it. Okay, so gold. Maybe that deposit was down here. Okay, so we don't have nearly enough titanium. What else do we need for a moon pool? Let's look at that. We would need an exterior. It's a base piece, right? Titanium ingot, lead, and lubricant. So we're never going to get the lubricant no matter what we do. Try as we might, that's just not going to happen. What about another power cell charger? Advanced wiring kit, 2 rubies, 2 titanium. That is definitely doable and probably a good idea. So we need an advanced wiring kit. We have definitely made one advanced wiring kit. We need 2 gold and a computer chip. So we need 2 silver and a bunch of copper. We might not have the copper on board. So we found gold. We have found titanium, but we have not found... I thought that was like a giant spider thing. Okay, I'm glad it's not. So we have gold. We got a lot of salt. Okay. So it looks as though we are not able to make another power cell charging station. That's okay, I suppose. These are still growing, I take it? Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's a way to get some copper. Okay. If we can deconstruct these, I think these are made of copper, but honestly, like... Okay, so let's get some in here. I'm trying to think if there's anything we can do. I don't think we can deconstruct the decoys anyhow. I wonder. I was almost about to say deconstruct the Cyclops. We might find a copper vein down here. That is totally possible. Okay, so upstairs. Let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. We'll do another grow bed over here. We definitely don't need this much food down here. And you are going to be Melon City. Okay. Perfect. That is all set up. Okay, what else do we need? We'll hunt the titanium down. I'll probably do that off camera in all honesty. But let's get some storage for it. I think we actually did have enough titanium for an ingot. That's fine. Okay, so what else do we need to do? We should probably charge this battery. I'm trying to get us set up in such a way that when we do move out, we are totally golden. So I believe the prawn suit could just like sit here perpetually. Maybe it loses power. I don't know. Perfect. There are fish down here, and I don't think we have the sea glide. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to board the Cyclops. I'm going to see if there's anything else we can cannibalize or no longer need. And I think the only other thing it maybe is this radio. But maybe this should stay up here. So, alright guys, well thanks for joining me. I'm going to end the episode here, and I will see you guys next time. If you like the content, feel free to like and subscribe. See ya.